Welcome back to Crispy Comments Part 32. I didn't quite realize how many of these screenshots I had, so here we go. So this video was talking about some Alzheimer's stuff. I don't remember specifically. This guy was very insistent that it was heavy metal poisoning was the only cause of Alzheimer's, which it's not. So it's like, no, actually heavy metals can be one of the causes. It can increase your risk, but they're not the root cause. And they're like, ah yes, because you're a medical expert, I see. And you are? So I thought we were going to have a civil discussion about Alzheimer's, but no. Girly Pop went full conspiracy theorist. Do tell me about the on-record geoengineering campaign in which the US military is spraying the planet with aluminum particulates, barium salts, and other agents to combat global warming, which has increased the levels of aluminum content by thousands of times the normal levels, which is then getting into our bodies and most importantly our brains. How about this? Do some actual research into things instead of just reading WebMD so you can hear the actual truth before you try to correct someone like me who has been researching this topic for 2 decades. Bet. And I, quite reasonably I think, ask for a source because at this point I have been going into great detail in not 1 but 2 of my classes that semester in the biochemical basis of disease and in clinical neuroscience. And so I am pretty well versed in this topic. So I asked him for his sources, and because I have been getting lectures directly from experts. So he goes, you've been getting lectured by people who are indoctrinated and whose livelihoods depend on not noticing reality around them. Okay, so at this point, all of his opinions are disregarded because all you have to do is look up the on-record geoengineering campaign and learn about the now 51,000 times the natural levels of aluminum in the soil due to their spraying of aluminum particles, again, the conspiracy theorist, they, into the atmosphere. Do you ever look up? Do you not notice the trails in the sky? Maybe you're too young to remember, but they did not used to hang in the sky for so long. Aluminum is literally a neurotoxin. It is now raining down on us, and we're breathing it in large quantities nature did not intend. Ever since we started using aluminum cookware and breathing in aluminum nanoparticles being sprayed on us, Alzheimer's has exploded and it's even started to affect younger people. I don't want to get into all this. That's not really how it works. Alzheimer's is becoming more common because we know about it and can better diagnose it. Then he provides a link down there that's to a 2.5 hour long video essay, which I did not watch because I have a life. And it was basically like, I don't even remember what the title was, but it was some conspiracy bullshit about opening your eyes, not being a sheep, not listening to the government. I don't care. Then same dude, different video about the you can eat bugs, it's fine, goes, you eat the bugs, commie. Fellas, is it communist to bring attentions to some alternate nutrition sources? Then I was like, okay, bet. I'll eat bugs. I don't give a shit. So I was like, okay, send me something. I'm not wasting my money on it. If you want to make yourself sick, malnourished, and depressed, that's on you to fund. Joke's on you. I'm already depressed. Okay, then he got real mad. So I go, it's not that deep. Just because you're a bit scared of bugs doesn't mean I'm not right. There's a lot of evidence that bugs are a very good and beneficial nutrient source. He goes, I see my comments are getting removed. Can't have me pointing things out that makes you look bad, can we? Again, I don't censor any of my comments. I don't have the time nor energy for that, and personally, I like it when you post stupid things on my videos, because then I get to make fun of you for content. So no, I do not remove any comments. If your comments aren't showing up, it's because YouTube has flagged them and removed them, and that should tell you something. Then he goes, I'm not scared of bugs. You're weak-minded if you think I'm afraid of bugs. I'm not. Oh, did I hit a nerve? I'm just not dumb enough to base my diet off of creatures with carcinogens in their carapaces and then push to make people accept eating bugs is an agenda run by truly evil globalist, communist trash. God damn! You are not smart. You are pushing an inhumane agenda of mass control over our very way of life and our food supply. Only a mindless, brain-dead commie would willingly accept such an obvious anti-human agenda. Open your defective eyes wider because you're missing 90% of reality around you. I want to study this guy under a microscope. I am fascinated. This is the same dude who was talking about the aluminum. Maybe he does have heavy metal poisoning. Maybe he's onto something here, but it's not that deep. It's not a government conspiracy to be like, hey, here is an alternate food source that people are scared of because it looks funny. And also, red meat has more carcinogens than insects do, as far as I'm aware. Don't quote me on that, but red meat is definitely a carcinogen. That's been, like, proven, so I don't know what this guy's point is here, but this is the funniest thing I've ever read. Then another guy. Let's hope she understands that there's only 2 genders as a biologist and you can't change them. That's an embarrassing thing to say out loud. You're wrong and also dumb.